Hi, class of 2021. How are you? Hey, it's Amber with Not So Common Sense. Today, I want to give a little bit more information about the FAFSA and give you insight into what you do when you don't feel like you can include your parents on the application. So, I was asked the question quite often, when can I leave my parents off my FAFSA? And my answer usually consisted of a few questions from the FAFSA application, one being, are you 24 or older? Are you married? Do you have children that you support? Are you a veteran of the US Armed Forces? If the answer to those questions is no, then usually I would ask the student why they did not feel that they needed to include their parents or wanted to include their parents on the FAFSA. If the answer came back that they did not want their parents' income to reflect on their financial aid award, that unfortunately is not a reason that FAFSA allows to leave your parents off. However, if their answer revolved around a relationship issue or some sort of conflict at home with their parent, at that point, I would probe and dig a little deeper because there's a special circumstance process that we call a dependency appeal, where basically students can document an unhealthy, strained, abusive, neglectful relationship with their parent. And we can usually take that documentation to consider whether or not the student meets requirements to file their FAFSA without parent information. Now, each institution is different, and so you will need to contact your financial aid office and ask about the process to leave your parents off the FAFSA and explain to them. Don't just say, hey, I can't put my parents on there. You have to explain to them the issue. You know, my parents are absent, and so they leave me at home for days on end with no food or water and that kind of thing. My parents left, they skipped town, maybe they're in a different city and I don't even really have a home, I live with friends. There were issues with abuse, or there were issues with drugs or things like that. Usually the documentation will ask that you have something from your high school guidance office or a high school homeless liaison or someone that can document the issue from your school. But if you don't have that documentation because maybe you didn't tell them what was going on, you can still contact your financial aid office and just explore the option. You will definitely need to be transparent and candid and let them know what is going on. And you may have to include aunts or uncles or other family members or friends parents to kind of shed light on exactly what the issue is with your parents. So if you are interested in applying for the FAFSA application, but you cannot include your parent information because there's just a bad relationship going on there, contact your financial aid office and ask about your options. Be forthcoming, give them all the information from the beginning so that they know you're not simply trying to exclude your parents because of their income and the effect that it will have on your aid. But the reality is there's a real situation and there's a real bad environment that you don't want to be a part of. All right, so if you have any questions, any concerns, comments, let me know by commenting below and I will get back with you. I'll respond if you have questions and we'll go from there. But next week we'll have more information on special circumstances that involve completing the FAFSA and even look at once you've completed the FAFSA, what do you do if? All right, talk to you soon. Bye.